Danvat Pranams. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Guru and Gauranga. So, continuing our discussion on Srila Prabhupada's small book, The Perfection of Yoga, and now we are going to start the final and concluding chapter of this book, which is The Perfection of Yoga. So, before starting our discussion, let us offer Mangalacharan prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरू श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिकाकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी ऋषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतुसे नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्नति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। So let's start our discussion on Srila Prabhupada's small books, The Perfection of Yoga, Chapter 8, The Perfection of Yoga. It is a fact, therefore, that in the progress of the living entity towards perfection of yoga, birth in a family of yogis or devotees is a great boon, for such a birth gives one a special impetus. प्रयत्नात् यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्ध किल विषये अनेक जन्म संसिद्धास् ततो यति param gatim. Translations. But when a yogi engages himself with sincere endeavor in making further progress, being washed off all contaminations, then ultimately, after many births of practice, he attains the super goal. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verse number 45. When one is finally freed from all contaminations, he attains the supreme perfection of yoga system, Krishna consciousness. Absorption in Krishna consciousness is the perfect stage, as Krishna himself confirms. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavamam prapadyate vasudevah sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlabham. After many births and death, he who actually in the knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is, such a great soul is very rare. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, verse number 19. Thus, after many lifetimes of executing pious activities, when one becomes freed from all contaminations arising from illusory dualities, he engages in transcendental services of the Lord. Sri Krishna concludes his discourse on the subject in this way. Yoginam api sarvesham madgate antaratmana Shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yukta tamo mata. Translations. And of all yogis, he who always abide in me with great faith, worshipping me in transcendental loving service, is most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verse number 47. It therefore follows that the culmination of all yoga lies in Bhakti Yoga, the rendering of devotional service unto Krishna. Actually, all the yogis, sorry, all the yogas delineated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita end on this note. For Krishna is the ultimate destination of all yoga systems. From the beginning of Karma Yoga to the end of Bhakti Yoga is the long way to self-realization. Karma Yoga without fruitive results is the beginning of this path. When Karma Yoga increases in knowledge and renunciation, the stage is called Jnana Yoga or the Yoga of knowledge. When Jnana Yoga increases in meditation on the Super Soul by different physical processes and the mind is on Him, it is called Ashtanga Yoga. And when one surpasses Ashtanga Yoga and comes to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, that is called Bhakti Yoga, the culmination. Factually, Bhakti Yoga is the ultimate goal, but to analyze Bhakti Yoga minutely, one has to understand the other processes. The yogi who is progressive is therefore on the true path to eternal good fortune. One who sticks to the particular points and doesn't make further progress is called by such particular name: Karma Yogi, Jnana Yogi, Dhyana Yogi, Raja Yogi, Hatha Yogi, etc. But if one is fortunate enough to come to the point of Bhakti Yoga, Krishna consciousness, it is to be understood that he has surpassed all other yoga systems. Krishna consciousness is the last link in the yoga chain, in the yogic chain, the link that binds us to the Supreme Person, Lord Sri Krishna. Without this link, the chain is practically useless. Those who are truly interested in the perfection of yoga process should immediately take to Krishna consciousness by chanting Hare Krishna, understanding Bhagavad Gita and rendering services to Krishna through the Society for Krishna Consciousness, and thereby surpass all other systems and attain the ultimate goal of all yoga, love of Krishna. So, with this we have completed this whole book of discussion on, especially this discussion on Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 6, which is based on yoga process. We have discussed all the basic yoga systems, and this is very concluding chapter that directs us toward Krishna consciousness. So we each have to accept this valuable Krishna consciousness and make our life successful. Thank you so much for your hearing. Your servant Brajeshwar Tanaya Das.